Instrumental Christian music. What does that mean? What makes instruments Christian? I have no idea what to put on. I hate making these choices. I always try to make these choices before I lock into something, but I never fucking do. Maybe it's fine just the way it is. Honestly, I should just leave it be. Like, I don't know why I'm making her hair green. Maybe I can make her like a sexy Shrek. I just don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. I care about the halftime show though, because that's like a big deal for an artist. It's just kind of as a musician, like you don't really need to accomplish anything else because of how much it takes to get to do that. I'm wearing a Astros shirt. No, I don't even care. I just like their logo. I've worn this and my Yankees hat at the same time because I just like the logo. Like, I'm sorry, it looks cool. I literally have meaningless tattoos on my body. Like, I will wear anything if I think it looks cool. My dad's really into baseball, and it's become like a new thing in our family to go to a baseball game once a year. I actually don't mind going to games. If I'm there with my sisters, we just sit there and talk the whole time. And then we cheer when everyone else is cheering. We play along with it. But if my dad starts explaining it to me, I just get so bored. I'm like, I don't care. I'm all about the experience. I just don't care. I wish I did though. The way people about sports are with sports, that's how I am with arts. Anything artistic I can be curious about. Anything. I go down so many rabbit holes. At one point, I got so addicted to watching drummers, and I'm just hypnotized. They're so good. I was like, I need to learn drums. Dude, I'll never, ever live in a... I can't have a drum kit. If you have a drum set in your house, I panic for you. You're gonna have to move that thing around. Oh, I have to haul this camera I'm using around, and even I'm like, dude, I'm seriously thinking about selling it. But I'm not, obviously, because I need it. I hate hauling things around. That's why when people are like, ooh, we backpacked through Europe, I've never actually met anyone that's done that, but I know that that's a thing that people do. That sucks. You're on vacation and you still had to haul all your shit around, dude. If I'm going somewhere for a super long time, I'll pack a big ass bag, but I know that I can just leave it wherever I'm staying and not have to deal with it for a while. I also love knowing when I'm gonna have my car too, because I'm like, that's extra space right there. I can basically put everything I own in my car if I wanted to. Whenever I told people I was doing this house sitting thing, people were like, what did you do with all of your stuff? And I was like, what do you mean? Do you think I have a bureau cabinet or something? Do you guys have serious furniture? I literally just have 2 boxes of clothes and a big bag of DVDs. Fuck, I forgot I was making her Shrek. She can be Fiona. Oh my god, that makes so much more sense. She has the hair. What color is Fiona's hair? I can't remember if it's red or orange. I'm just gonna go for it until it looks right, because I know it when I see it. Fucking... I feel like it was orange. Yeah, this is the thing I hate about working out. And this is why I don't talk about it a lot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Everything I do is just some girl I found on YouTube that looked the way I wanted to look. No one has ever taught me form. Sometimes I don't always have a mirror. And that is why I think mirrors can be important, is you can see how you look when you're doing it. And I know a lot of people think people are just looking at themselves because they're hot. And that is part of it. Fuck y'all. We work hard in there. Yeah, dude. But also to make sure your back is straight when it needs to be straight. Your legs aren't, bent in a way that they shouldn't be bent or whatever. Making sure that your posture is good, because that can be really hard. A lot of people have really bad posture and they don't even know it. Dude, fuck having bad posture. Y'all need to be aware. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm doing anything right. I don't know if I'm in a place to give advice. My back hurts a lot, so I don't know, man. I'm just like constantly having to stretch and pop everything all the time. And like I haven't had a period in 8 months. And I might be dying. I don't know. My lips are always chapped. They're always chapped. I don't know what to do about it. I'm so scared I look like fucking Jay-Z. I mean, obviously I don't have the same size lips, but like he has really chapped lips. I didn't even like worry about it until someone posted a side-by-side photo of Beyonce and a really close-up photo of Jay-Z's lips. And they were like making fun of his lips. And so I was like, oh my God, I might have whatever that is. And sometimes I feel like the chapstick is just making everybody's lips worse. And then I thought maybe it's vaping. I need to quit that. I really want to quit it. I want to quit it so bad. But I still want to do it. I tried one of those sachets, and then this person's house that I'm sitting in, he had stacks and stacks of them just in his cupboard next to his nuts. It was like trail mix, not his nuts. It's kind of crazy because he's got stacks of these like next to a bunch of supplements that are like categorized really nicely in these fancy bins. It's just crazy to observe other people's shit. I'm like, I would never put these 3 things in the same cabinet. Most people, this is how I would say most kitchens are organized. A junk drawer, obviously, and there's always like an envelope in there, a bunch of keys, straws, some used plastic straws, always different batteries, usually a lighter, a vibrator, some birth control pills, a walkie-talkie, one of those big ass pencils, an eviction notice. Okay, we're done. Okay, we're done. People always like, do you cook? I mean, yeah, but I'm not like cooking. Sometimes if I just have a microwave, that's perfect for me. And then an air fryer is really useful. If I can afford it, I'll get like salmon. Yeah, I'll just cook the whole thing in the air fryer. I love those plastic brushes that you glaze stuff with. I really like that tool. Before that, I was just spraying my food down with oil, dripping whatever sauce just on it, totally wasting so much and putting way too much because I just didn't give a fuck. And then just like shaking it around the pan. Like that was how I did it. If I don't have the plastic brush, I'll get a bowl going with all of whatever in it. Just like kind of toss the fish around it. Other than that, like sometimes if I can't afford fish, I'll just buy eggs and then I just eat eggs. I think eggs might be my favorite fucking food. It's not necessarily the best food. No, it's not. But it's just a good survival food. It's so easy to live off of. Someone could live off of eggs, I think. Maybe not, dude. They're really high in cholesterol. I forgot about that. But I still think that eating eggs every day only would be healthier than a lot of other things. You would definitely lose weight, look probably pretty good, but you just would have cholesterol problems, if that's even possible. I don't know. I feel like I've never seen a really fit person complaining about their cholesterol. I cook fish and I usually try to have like a carb in there. I actually do fuck with this Ezekiel bread. I started toasting it, which you gotta toast it. I gotta say it, Trader Joe's, it's worth it to go there. That bread, for example, is like $4 at Trader Joe's, but at H-E-B it's like $8. I'm trying to work on being nicer to strangers in public. That has been a really like difficult thing for me in the past. I would never say this in a job interview, obviously. Just would want to get in and out of everywhere I was going and not want to have any dialogue with anybody. I just couldn't wait. I was in a really comfortable situation. I didn't care to make new friends. I mean, I wasn't a bitch. I got along with everyone anytime I was around them, like in a social setting, because I would still have a social life. It was like a special occasion thing for me. For the most part, I didn't mind just staying home when I didn't have anything to do. I went to work and that was socially draining. I was a server. That just like killed my social battery. And I loved working there. I had fun. Talking with that many customers is really draining, dude. Especially for me, because like I hated being nice. If they were causing problems, like I had plenty of good days at work. I had plenty of days where I was just feeling myself. Wasn't gonna let anyone kill my vibe, basically. But on the days when I just was not fucking with work, which everybody has from time to time, especially if you were like me and you were depressed and self-loathing, not because you hated your job, but because you hated yourself. So I would come into work with some days, dude. Rarely did anything make me cry, but I would just get fucking pissed. I just had a really hard time handling rude customers. I have always shown so much emotion through my face. People will say I'm like quiet, like they've never seen me show any emotion. That's crazy. I feel like my face says it all. I'm like trying to smile, but inside I'm uncomfortable with something. Whether it's not in a good space or something's not funny. I still don't really know how to talk to people after they bomb. And I don't know how to talk to people after I bomb. I'm getting better at it. I'm just like, oopsie. It doesn't matter. Just have fun. Work on whatever you feel like you need to work on. Take it seriously. Learn from it. You have to be disciplined, but also like, who cares, you know? Do your best, obviously. Like, I'm not saying be a slacker. Brush it off if you don't do well. It doesn't matter. Just trust yourself and like have fun. The way that I live is so crazy. Just go from house to house, but you have to care for their animals. Some of these people got a lot of rules for their animals. I'm like, okay, you want me to open up the kitty door? You want the cat outside? That's crazy. Fuck that, dude. I'm not letting the cats outside. I'm not responsible for that. I grew up with indoor cats. I didn't even know there were outdoor cats. I thought those cats were just homeless. Never met anyone in my life that has like allowed their cats to roam around outside. This is the problem. They want them back with the cat door shut before it gets dark. What, dude? No. That's gonna drive me crazy if I have to find your cat if it's not back before dark. Oh my god. I'm like actually sweating thinking about it. That is not my job. Oh my god, dude, I just spilled that all over my face. I'm very shaky. I'm like, am I cold? I don't know. Maybe I do drink too much coffee. I don't drink it all day. I have like a whole pot of it before 11 a.m. I'm so addicted to it. That is my fucking problem. That's my fucking problem. It would have been really cool if Kendrick just started playing fucking problem and it like, and then Drake came out and they just like announced to everybody that they're gay. And it's like right before Valentine's Day. That would have been so cute. And also like Kendrick had a glow up. Dude is thriving and it shows. He had probably like the best last probably 4 weeks of his career. Like I don't know how he feels because he's humble. Hey. But like he just like won. Fuck, I forgot her hair's not supposed to be green. It's supposed to be fucking orange. And I've been coloring it green this whole time. It literally looks like a child did all of these. But that's what happens when you use Crayola color pencils as an adult. It doesn't let you be an adult. It just looks awful because you're like, well, holy crap, I suck. I think a lot of my ultimate favorite movie lines are from Adam Sandler movies because it was just such a silly time. His prime, writing rhymes. I'd rather be on my zone, smoking weed, writing rhymes. Anyway, I just like never cared about sports. I can't tell if it's more of a turn off when a girl doesn't like sports or if it's more of a turn off when she does. Because I feel like a lot of like sports loving girls kind of come across as like a pick me. I know I get in my head about it and I don't pretend to like sports, so you can't always spot a pick me. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. I won't act completely disgusted if you bring it up, but I will at some point let you know that you can talk about it, but I'm not really gonna know what you're talking about. But if you feel really passionate about it, that'll make it a lot more fun to listen to. I have to constantly stretch all the time. Cause I don't know, dude, everything hurts. This is a phase for me at this point because it happens so frequently where like, I can't twist my neck all the way. It fucking hurts. That's why if people are like, Kirstie, what's your workout advice? I'm like, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm actually pretty blind, I realize. I don't think I'm the worst. Like, I've met some people where we do a little glasses try on. By the way, I hate that. I hate that. I'm saying no from now on. I don't want to try on anyone's glasses. And it's not just because I think you're nasty or whatever and I don't know where the fuck your face has been. I don't want them to stretch out. Because if they stretch out, they fall down all the time and I have to push them up constantly. And that is my least favorite thing about having glasses. But contacts also have really annoying annoyances. My biggest fear when I was doing contacts, I was like, they're gonna remove my eye if I fall asleep in these. I had such a problem with eyes growing up. Dude, that puff of air in the eye just tortured me. And then they showed me contacts and I watched my mom like do hers. And like her eyes were always red. Thought it was the contact. And she was probably fucked up at the time. I just thought it was like contact. So growing up, like we go to the eye doctor and yeah, you gotta touch your eyeball. I think I would rather die. And they would keep telling me, they were like, no, before you know it, you'll be popping them in like Tic Tacs. I would never put a Tic Tac in my eye. They couldn't let me leave with them. They were like, you have to sit here and figure this out before we send you home with these. And I was like, am I like never gonna see my glasses again? I was like, maybe we should do the puff of air again. I think I need to get used to that first before I can put a whole thing inside of my eye that isn't air.